Hi, welcome everybody. Nicole here from Bend. Michelle is here today, and for our posture clinic, we're going to be demonstrating Marichyasana A. So we're going to begin from staff pose, and as you can see, Michelle is sitting up nice and tall. Her shoulders are right over her hips, fingertips alongside the hips, shoulders are down and back, and her feet are flexed, which means that her legs are engaged, and her legs are active, so she can sit up nice and tall. We're going to begin bending the left knee, drawing the heel in toward the groin, and we're going to bring our heel out to the outside edge of the hip just slightly. Awesome. You want to realign yourself and press back down into your sit bones and continue to sit up tall. We're going to next move ahead into our bind, and Michelle's going to take her left hand around the front of her shin and reach around her leg toward her back. The right arm is going to come around the torso as well, and she's going to search for her hands and hook her hands together, creating her bind. So as you can see, as she did that, she did a nice twist, and her spine is long, and she's rotating right on the axis of the spine. Her shoulders are nice and level, they're diagonal, but they're in a straight line. So to move ahead here, she's going to lift her torso back up, come up to sitting tall to create length of the spine, take a nice big inhale. And exhale, bring your forehead down toward your knee. Her leg is still engaged as she reaches her forehead toward her knee. So the goal is to try to get the forehead to the knee, but the neck should be somewhat long. You're rounding your back, you're pressing down into the back side of your knee as you continue to press your heel forward, keeping that foot flexed. And of course, you're not holding the breath. To release this posture, she's going to pull in her abdomen and then gently begin to rise up. And from here, we're going to move into version C of this posture, which is mostly a seated twist with a bind. So she's realigning, pressing back down into her sits bones and down into her heel. And she's taking a nice twist as she rises up through the crown of the head. So she's going to be facing you, keeping this leg engaged, foot flexed. And that's about it. So gently unwind, you can release your bind. We're going to show that on the other side. I'm going to move over here. So why don't you try it with us this time. We're going to begin in staff pose. Tall spine, chin is flat, shoulders down and away, belly is pulled in firm, pressing the heel forward, feet are flexed. We're going to begin bending the knee, drawing the heel in towards the torso, and bringing the heel just to the outside edge of the hip. Realigning once again, pressing down into the sit bones. Take an inhale, lengthen the spine, rise up. And as you exhale, you're going to begin to hinge forward and wrap the arm around the front of the shin. So you need to fold forward to be able to reach around. And now she's going to take her hand and reach around the back side. And she's gripping her hands together. Maybe you can just grab one finger. We're going to show some modifications in a moment. But here she is in her seated twist. She's going to inhale, create length, lengthen up through the crown of the head, and exhale, hinging forward, bringing her forehead down toward her knee. And she's continuing, press the foot forward, heel is pressing toward the wall, toes are coming back toward her face, scooping the abdomen in, reaching her forehead for her knee, pressing down at the same time into her sit bones. And gently unwind, rise up. So we hope you'll practice this at home. We'll look forward to seeing you in the studio. Have a great